the which is that left when you get down in this cut. This is my favorite bridge. I love it so much. It's got like all the significance of Oil House for me because it's literally like how PA and Trenton remain connected. So, and it's one of several bridges, I should say, or at least a handful of bridges that connect Trenton and PA. But still, I just kind of like it. I am shower ready. He said, I am shower ready. And I ain't mad at you with your socks. And you play with shoes too. Can you walk across it? Yes, you can walk across it. So I literally have filmed myself walking across it. And that's the scene that's in the film. The character walking across. Just love it.
It's pretty. I like the decor,
yeah,
intricacies of the metalwork.
It's like very historic. All right, my man, what's your name?
I'm Antoine.
You're Antoine, and where are we right now, Antoine? Because I don't even know.
Black Roscoe, we in Mary Hill.
Black Roscoe, Mary Hill, what?
Mary Hill, North Carolina.
Okay, and you know something about Edenton. Can you tell us what you know about Edenton?
I know a little bit about Edenton.
Tell me what you know.
Not too much, but I can tell you where you want to go at.
Where?
You asked me a question about where you want to go at.
I did. All right, we're chilling on the water tonight.
They got no after-hours spot.
We're chilling on the water tonight. So where can you get full in the water? What happened at the water?
At the water?
Yeah.
Oh, you can do a lot of things.
What happened at the water in Edenton?
When?
Slavery. Where were the slaves brought? You said it was where the slaves were brought?
The history part about Edenton, I don't know too much about.
You don't know anything about the history part?
Because I ain't from there.
Oh, just didn't know, Z. Just didn't know.
This is cute. This is the type of town that I would like to.
Type of town what?
Type of town that I would like to come back on and date.
Yeah. This is cute, isn't it?
Black is pure.
That's right.
Every color
Black is strength.
in this world comes out of black. So that means it's dominant.
That's right.
Nothing pass, nothing goes, nothing pass.
That's right. Original.
What is black?
Asiatic.
Bali.
Original. Purity, just like Cuz said. Strength. I can get so much out of that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Power.
Power.
Yes.
Oh man. My people. And I'm talking about the energy they possess, you know what I mean? The purity of the blackness, which is pure strength without being diluted or tampered with.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
2 years ago, I knew she had a hill to climb. I knew she had a path to walk, but I didn't know she was gonna be this beautiful. You wanna tell them your story, Edenton? What is black? What is black?
Black is strength, courage.
Black is beautiful, brown is hip, yellow is cool, and white is shit.
Black is me. I'm part of being black. My family is black. We made it, and we still making it.
Making it. Making it. It's your mouth full of Cheetos. And, my dear, you're next up with this beautiful baby in your hand, perfect. Following just the right person's footsteps. What is black?
Black is us. Like I told your ass.
Black is us.
That's why you smell like
Kind of love it. Black is beautiful.
Right, Junior? Say black is beautiful.
Black is beautiful.
I'm beautiful.
Right? 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 Right?
It's mint bread. It's like you're completely baked.
Sure. And then I saw the big sign that says, "Do not touch," as for assistance. That's why she's out so far. But she's cute though. Do you know any Gilliams?
Johnny! Yeah, I know a Betsy Gilliam.
You know Betsy Gilliam, okay.
Tora, come back.
Does she live here in Edenton?
Yeah, she lives here. As a matter of fact, she attends my husband in my church.
Oh, okay. What church is that?
Shalom International Church.
Shalom International. Is that here in Edenton?
That's here in Edenton. It's about 9 years old. Stop.
Nice. Awesome. We're reviewing a question, Uncle Hatim, and everyone has answered it. It is an open-ended question, although it is framed as a multiple choice question. But we have asked it to Qadir, we have asked it to Makai, we have asked it to Locke, and now we must ask it to Uncle Hatim, featuring Wali as narrator. Which way, Uncle Hatim, is east?
This still photo?
It's video.
Okay.
Which way is east?
This way, right here.
This way! We have a first! This way! Gentlemen, did you even see it? See, y'all so busy. Y'all so busy thinking you can't learn nothing from nobody else.
They did it, but
Did you even see it? Which way does your Uncle Hatim think is east, Qadir?
He pointed north.
He pointed what Kai thinks is north. But that is what Kai thinks is north. Kai identified here as east.
Okay.
Kai identified here as east. And I thought he was right. Maybe I'm wrong. But he's identifying what you think is north.
that's northeast. Hold up, that's northeast.
Okay, all right, hold on. He said let him try again.
A viewing audience.
And coming close. Locke, Makai, nah, come here. Locke and Makai. Locke and Makai.
Behind you.
Right? For me to do this again. Now pay attention to the technique.
I make you stretch out, right?
Here.
What is the shadow?
There you go.
Is it the shadow?
Yeah, shadow.
Watch out.
That's the whole secret.
That's the wise man, baby. That's right.
I thought it was the wind. The shadow. So Vincent, you're the only person we have not yet
Look at
asked.
your shadow, look.
Yup. That's it.
Yeah, that's how you find out.
That's how you know. That's how you know. Just a beautiful doll. She's got her model runway face on is what she's got. It's not a mean face. It's a serious face.
Hey.
She's got a lot to think about as a doll. Hey man, Akeem, what's black? Huh? What you say? Water?
Black,
Huh?
black is me. Black is us.
Water? Want the
Black is the color of
water?
my skin. Black is the people I love.
Black is in the water?
That's what black is.
No.
Black is
What is black?
Black is history.
Yeah.
And
No.
black is
All right, maybe
basically,
not. Next time. You point at the water. That's why I'm
But the
wondering
people
if
we
you're
do
talking
here
about
today,
the water.
family drink.
Are you talking about the water?
It's not defined as
Huh?
black, it's defined as us.
The
Black
water?
Americans getting together.
What is black? What is black? Water's black.
I already traced my father's side
Right.
all the way back to
New England.
Guinea, West Africa. Yeah,
Okay.
Guinea, West Africa.
Okay.
Right? And all of them over there is Muslim.
Right.
Right? And then now, right, it's like easy to make the connection because you're going to lose the connection when you just start dealing with Gilliam because you're going to spread
Exactly.
off into white folks,
Exactly.
and,
Okay.
and all that because they were having children, right, you know, with the slaves and all of that, thing, right? But then if you want to keep continuing to follow yourself past Gilliam, then you got to go into, right, the slaves' ancestry. And then that's when you get them names, like what my mother was saying, right, Dean, right?
Yeah.
And then if you gather or go into any gathering of of Africans that are over here right now, right among us,
Yeah.
you'll see that the majority of them is Muslim.
Right.
Right? So that tells you right there that if they were bringing the slaves over here, they wasn't just blacks, they was Muslim slaves.
It was Muslim slaves.
Right? And then they contribute a whole lot to, right, you know, our whole American way of doing things. Then you'll start seeing that America has a Muslim name on it, right? Amir, right? Which means leader, America, leader of the soul.
Wow.
Then you'll find
I
that
know
the
that.
Muslim contribution was right, moving them out of, right, Roman numerals to adapt into the Arabic number system.
Okay.
Then you start seeing all of the contributions, man, that Islam, right, gave, man, to this country. Even the Constitution itself is a copy of what they call in Islam, El-Alamin, right, which is the Constitution that was set up by Prophet Muhammad, man, for all people, not just for some people, right? Not because Muhammad is your savior, right? For all people with inherent rights, life, liberty, pursuit of truth, and happiness.
Playing on the water. Clark, what is black?
I can answer this question again.
Oh, right, because what is black?
Black people.
Black people. Black people. What do you know about black people?
We are.
We are. What else? What else do you know about black people?
Other people is.
Dad is. Other people are. Locke is.
A lot of our family are.
A lot of our family are. Right? Black people. All of our family, maybe?
Yes.
What's that over there east? What's over there east? What's over there to the east? What's east? Where's east? Is east the water? Is east the water?
I have to admit that I do feel special that my last name is Black.
You should.
Like I feel like one of the chosen ones.
Among the special Illuminati, the black Illuminati.
I do. I feel like
You still got slides, don't you?
I carry a special badge with
Hey, Shireen.
Black. Hey.
What is black?
And because I am Black, right?
Face.
So,
Us.
I don't know, that's pretty hot. And it was always very clear. Like your name is such a definition of who you are. You know, your first name has meaning. Your last name has meaning. You know, and it is supposed to signify your family lineage and where you came from and your people, whoever those people are, wherever those people may be. And so for my last name to be Black and for me to be Black, it's always been such an interesting concept and something that is very prevalent in my life in a way that I think is different than other last names. I could be wrong, maybe I'm biased. But to have my name be Black and my race and ethnicity be Black and that have so much meaning and texture to it is just always been pretty cool. And funny also. I remember we would go to restaurants. There's 5 people in my family, as you know. And so, you know, you go to the restaurant, you put your name down, you say, they say, what's your last name? You say Black, party of 5. So, you know, we would be at Fridays or Olive Garden or wherever we were going as a family. And we would be waiting for our name to be called and the hostess would finally say, Black, party of 5. And then 5 Black people would stand up. And everyone would kind of look around like, I don't think you're supposed to call him that. So that was always fun.
Such a goofball.
It's true. That would actually happen. The whole restaurant was like, eek. PC faux pas. We're like, no, that's our last name. It's actually, we are a Black Party of 5.
What is it like carrying the last name Black, carrying the legacy of Black people as a dark-skinned woman?
That's always a tough one. I feel like my life's work ultimately is going to impact and revolve around the life of a dark-skinned woman. And for me, it's been an evolution, right? I definitely remember where that was a struggle, especially in the environment where I grew up, where not only were there not a lot of, there was mostly white people So it wasn't even like you were dealing with your identity amongst your own people. You were dealing with your identity amongst people that weren't like you or couldn't understand what you were going through. And so the whole, am I pretty? And, why aren't the guys asking me to the dances and things like that? Predominantly, again, white. I was in a white environment. So that exacerbated the situation. So you go through that whole struggle in your hair and all those things. And even people in your family, you have the people in your family that are old school that when you came back with a tan from Jamaica or from a vacation and And I was so excited that I had just gotten all dark and beautiful and chocolate, what I thought was dark and beautiful chocolate. And luckily I had parents who made me feel beautiful every day. I mean, my mom, who was a little lighter brown, was always making it seem like she was trying to become my color. And that my color was what she was striving to be and was attainable. So I was getting these mixed messages. I had the home message, which was like, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful, you're amazing. And then you have what society tells you and what you see and what you experience. And then that all flips, right? I think as I became more enlightened and more educated and you start seeing things on your own, I always think it's such an interesting oxymoron that I feel like our most celebrated black women, our most beautiful black women are of a darker complexion. But because of the way society has brainwashed us or the way society manipulates our thinking, despite the Naomi Campbells and the Janet Jacksons and the Gabrielle Unions and the Garcelle Bouveau and all these beautiful brown, dark-skinned women that have for years, let's not even talk about the newcomers to the scene, but for years have been representing black women on the magazines, on the runways. You still have this preference for, at least this perceived preference for the lighter skinned black women. So my mission or my goal is always to try and get people to see things as they are. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if that's part of my mission because I'm a black woman, a dark-skinned black woman with the last name Black. And so I was very clearly put on this earth to represent myself, a dark-skinned black woman. And I was that was further underscored by my last name. Your turn to do me. And my experiences in life. But that's just what I feel. That's just something I really feel passionate about.
All you have to do is do these rings right here.
Okay. There it is.
These are your focus rings, the ones that are up front. This is your focus ring.
So these are
what is black?
So, okay. You know how anecdotal I am. I went on this this road trip to a family reunion with my family, Gilliam's, my favorite side of the family, and instead of going,
You're not supposed to have favorites.
I know, but I do. So I did not go with my parents because they were coming up from Florida. I did not go with my sister because she somehow always managed to skirt out of the Gilliam stuff. And I did not go with my brothers because they decided that they wanted to go together on a cousin's trip, which I imagine must have been pretty fly too. But I went with all of the late planners like myself, all the people who scrimp and save and scratch and survive on this 15-passenger van down to North Carolina. And their answers told me a lot. I think that what is black is like kind of the only remaining solidarity. I said that on the trip, like the only kind of last expression we have of a true kind of togetherness. I feel like black solidarity is almost redundant because everything you call black is something that you're calling black because you're trying to hold on to some kind of like togetherness, right? So I think that's what I meant by that. But on top of that, it's also like this double-edged sword because it's also like this crisis. Black culture, black people are kind of rooted in crisis. There's a scholar, Trisha Rose, who says that like black rupture is like the signal element of black culture. Noise, as she calls it, is the signature element of black culture. I think that that's true, that like just by virtue of our chaotic history in this country in particular, in all slaveholding states and countries, as well as just like the crisis of the diaspora, it's crisis, it's chaos. Like that's what black culture is. It's like that moment where you were radically altered. So black to me comes to define that moment of that crossroads, at least. Even if it's not a crisis, it's like that juncture, that, you know, that bridge, that halfway, that middle, that path. But it is an exciting realization as a result, because you know that if you can just catch yourself going up and not going down, then you're fighting the good fight as a black person.
Incidents in the life of a slave girl, a black
and
woman,
sometimes even when you're on this downward trajectory,
and then ended up
that's steeped and so rooted in black culture that you know it's okay to be stuck in spiraling because you're victimized. And your oppression provided the only comfort you had left. When people say dark laughter, they're talking about a black laughter. They're talking about the kind of laughter that comes from you know, being the butt of the joke, being the hardest fought, being the victim, and still being the survivor.
That's deep. You could have a whole undergraduate class on that. What is black?
What is black?
Oh, wait, one more question. This is the lighthouse, clearly, that brought the slaves into shore, right? But where's the oil house? Do you know?
It would have been right where that white building is sitting right now. There's all sorts of oil tanks there.